do all this? I'm gonna let this one go. I gotta get through that rift.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for our varsity matchup tonight. Between the Faith Fitness and the Northside Christian Academy Gators. You would please stand with me while the Lord prayer, national anthem, followed by the starting lineup for each team. Let's pray. Father, thank you so much for safety in the first match this morning, this afternoon. God, I pray that you continue to do that again tonight. You with both teams as they play, and they show a Christ-like spirit and attitude with the coaches and the officials. I pray with honor and glorify you, all said and done. In your name, amen.
All right, we are underway here in the Northside Christian Academy gym with number 4 Northside Christian Academy Gators against number 2 Faith Defenders. Northside jumping out to that early 1-point lead on a great hit by Jenna Roberts. Faith comes back and gets that point there with a nice hit from their front line. For Faith, their libero back to serve, number 21. Ball goes out of bounds, point to Faith. Again, their libero, Naomi Housley, is back to serve. That ball is in. Northside thought that was going out. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that she called in. She did call out. I looked at the expression of one of our players and thought that she had called in, but that was out. And so Phoebe Parr, number 17, back to serve. Well, Pennington keeps it alive, and then it gets set back over to her. And that ball is out of bounds. And so it's going to go back over to Faith. 3-2. Number 93, Arissa Wolford, to serve for the Faith Defenders. Over to number 13, Ariel Heiser, who kills the ball there with Jenna Roberts right at the net, making the score 4-2. Faith, as I mentioned at the beginning, Faith is ranked number 2 in the state. Northside number 4 right now, and so she'll be expecting a close match here. That serve was in the net, and now our senior Jenna Roberts is back to serve. Faith unable to get the ball back over the net, and so that's going to tie the match up 4-4 here in the first set. Oh, I think they must have. I think they called someone in the net. So that point did go to Faith. Number 2 for Faith, Maddie Adamson, is back to serve. Phoebe Parr passes it up to the front line. Bella hits the ball over. Ball coming over to Cummings. She slams the ball home for 6-3 lead, number 16. Jordan Cummings. He has been a great player for Faith now for several years. Faith back to serve, 6-3. Again, Maddie Adamson serving here for Faith. Side unable to return that. Megan Adams giving chase to it, out of bounds. 7-3 here in the first set. Ariel Heiser able to drop the ball in between Northside Gators there. And Northside going to call a timeout here to try to collect their thoughts. 8-3 here in the first set. Back to action here, 8-3. Maddie Adamson is serving here. Ball out of bounds. Safe point again here, 9-3. Gators having a rough start, hoping to shake this off here, keeping their head up. That ball is long, out of bounds. Northside's point. And sophomore Megan Adams back to serve. Set up to Bella Balduff. So Libero able to dig that out. And that ball just drops in for the Faith defenders. And the Libero's coming out. And number 22, Kinsley Brown, stepping in. Bella Bennington goes to the net. It is blocked by number 16, Jordan Cummings, making it 12-4 here in the first set. Miracle Anders, our libero, tries to dig that out, unable to get that cleanly to our front line. All over to Bella, who sets it up to Krista, who sets it to Melanie Adams. Cummins coming here to the net. Phoebe able to dig that out over to Krista, who gets it back over to the net for the Gators. And then at the net there, Kinsley Brown able to send it home for a 10-point lead here in the first set of this match. Another point for the defenders. And Claire Roberts is going to step into the game for Phoebe Farr. Northside looking very sluggish right now here in the first set. Unable to really get any momentum going at all so far. Another ace by the defenders. Ariel Heiser back to serve once again, number 13 for the defenders. That serve goes into the net, but it does come over, so the Gators have the ball. Good set by Krista over to Melanie Adams, who sends it home. Getting the ball back over here to Northside, 17-5. Bella Pennington, one of our seniors, up to serve. Northside here can go on the attack. Didn't quite get that set where they wanted it. She had to hit that on the run instead of being able to get a good jump on that. Which ends up setting up the defenders, which Cummings slams it home. A 13-point lead here, 18-5. Number 18, Savannah Wells back to serve. Another timeout here on the floor. Phoebe unable to hit that. That's their third hit, so the ball went on their side. 20-5 here for Faith. Savannah Wells there on the serve for Faith. And again, some confusion on north side, just lack of communication. Everybody standing, waiting for somebody else to hit the ball, and nobody came to it. So now we're at 21-5. And Savannah Wells back to serve once again. Ball over to Phoebe. Got to get that over the net. Unable to do that. 22-5. That ball goes out of bounds, making it a 22-6 lead with Volleyball back to serve. Way behind here in this set, but just an opportunity to get a little bit of momentum, get some things going right for them. Love to see them be able to get this back to at least getting into double digits points wise to help them just get a little bit of momentum going into the second set. In reality, it doesn't matter how much you lose the first set by, a loss is a loss. So at this point, still have an opportunity to come back in that second set, but we're going to need some momentum going our way here. Krista Frost with the set to Jenna. A little close to the net. Fortunately, the Faith defender touched it, which allowed Northside to kind of regather themselves. Melanie with the set. We're setting a lot of our sets here right up into the net today, which is causing a lot of issues for our front line. Either having to last minute kind of jolt forward, running to the net, hitting it over, but not being able to really jump and set themselves, causing a lot of problems for us tonight so far with our sets. Misread there by Krista on that one. Ball bounces in. Here we are with set point here in the first set, 24-7. Cummings back to serve again. I'm 16. Unforced error there by Faith. Brings the ball back over to Northside. Melanie Adams, one of our seniors, serving. Megan Adams going to come back in for Krista Frost. Melanie serves it over. Now it's being set by Faith. The ball is out of bounds, getting us to 9. There's an opportunity for us to get into double digits again. Just getting a little something to hang our hat on going into that second set. Great serve there by Melanie for an ace, making it 10-24. By number 93 into the net. Phoebe able to dig that out. Did a great job there. Back over to Melanie, who's going to set it to Phoebe. Pass it to Phoebe, who sets up Jenna. Block at the net, keeps it in play. Melanie hits it, but unable to be retrieved by Bella. And that's going to end the first set, 25-10. And so good news is now it's 0-0 in the second set. We'll get another shot at that set here in just a moment. We'll take just a moment of a break here.
Visit ballfullycontracting.com for more details. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tremendous night here at Woodside Christian Academy. Absolutely tremendous. We've got great athletes, great fans, and believe me, some of the best sponsors anywhere. One of those incredible sponsors is Calvary Road Baptist Church. People say Calvary Road Baptist Church is the best church in the Kentucky area. We've had it from everybody. Fantastic people, wonderful pastor, beautiful campus, it's true. They do amazing things.
Not tonight, last time. Got to play it each time.
So let's give them a big,
Funny.
beautiful round of applause, folks. Calvary Road Baptist Church. We're very proud to have them supporting the NCA Church. Tremendous.
So next for the basketball, I'm switching. I'll do at set to return here in the second set. Gators lost that first set 25-10. Now the libero, number 21 for Faith, is back to serve. Number 2, Maddie Adamson at the net, scoring the point for the defenders.